This headline isn't from Milwaukee, it's from Chicago. Yeah, that's right. The CTA, which runs the transit system in Chicago, already has a 1% sales tax, and now they're talking about increasing it and raising bus fares up to $2.75, or they'll have to cut more than half of the total bus routes in the CTA area. That's because over the years they haven't addressed the cost of the system and they haven't addressed a stable form of support from the state government. Here in Milwaukee, my opponent says that she's open to raising the sales tax to support transit. In fact, she actually said yes when asked whether or not she'd support extending the stadium's sales tax so that it went beyond the deadline to a point where it would support not just buses, but potentially a light rail line. I say that's not the answer. It doesn't address cost just like it did in Chicago, and it doesn't address a stable form of long-term support from the state government. I've got a plan on a metropolitan basis, regionally support a transit system that controls costs and makes it more affordable for you, the taxpayer, and the bus riders. And I've got a plan that would allow us, without ever raising a sales tax, to get more support on a long-term basis from the state. That's important because the property tax levy only provides about 14% of the cost of the transit system, whereas more than 40% comes from state government. Plus, I want to make sure that all the $91.5 million that's been available from the federal government since 1991 goes to support improving and upgrading our bus system through a bus rapid transit system, not for a new light rail line or some sort of a streetcar system in downtown Milwaukee. There's a real difference in this race, on transit, on taxes, and so many other areas. Check out the facts at scottwalker.org, and don't be fooled on April 1st.